trip to Boston is complete without a visit to Legal Seafoods. I'm here at Legal Harborside, their flagship. They have 35 incredible restaurants, and this is the biggest and the finest. Let's go inside. It doesn't get any bigger. I am here with the owner of the whole group, Legal Seafood's chief honcho, Roger Berkowitz.
Good to see you, Rob.
It is an honor to be here. What a beautiful view on the top floor of Legal Harborside. Now, Rich, what have you given us now?
Well, this is our world-famous clam chowder.
Ah, I've been told that you cannot go to Legal Seafoods and not have the chowder and the lobster roll.
I can't agree with you more.
And you can't become president of the United States without having our chowder at your inauguration.
Wow. Is that true?
I just made it up. No, it is true. It is true.
Which presidents have had this?
Certainly, we had the 2 Reagan inaugurals, the Clinton inaugurals, everyone, all the 2 Bushes.
It's fabulous.
Great.
Rich, there's so many things I can taste in here. Tell us a little more. What's in it?
It's like building a house. It's a foundation. We build up from pork fatback, cream, clams, we have potatoes, and then we have the local fried clam. They are dug right here locally. We have our famous tartar sauce. Great to dip it in. The whole bellies, sweet, petite, briny, beautiful.
Excellent job. Thank
Enjoy
you very
them.
much.
My pleasure.
I just want to tell the viewers, the best meal I've ever had in an airport anywhere, and I'm talking better than Hong Kong, better than Tokyo, better than London, Legal Seafoods in Boston at Logan Airport.
Yes, I was a little reluctant to open in airports, and then, it just suddenly dawned on me that people who travel have more discretionary income and have more discernible palates. So we just kept raising the level there.
So the family has been in the seafood business since 1950.
Since 1950. Before that, my grandfather had us in the grocery business going back to 1904.
Wonderful.
My father opened up a fish market in 1950. And going back to 50s and 60s, seafood wasn't that popular. And then all of a sudden things changed, mid-60s, tremendous influx of Asians coming into the Boston-Cambridge area, and they really liked seafood.
Rich?
Yes?
This looks yummy. What do we got?
Well, we have Anna's Boston baked scrod, and it's a traditional New England dish. Haddock or cod, and we bake it with buttery breadcrumbs, a little tomato on top, it's flaky, with some Brussels sprouts, just plain jasmine rice, very traditional.
Love Brussels sprouts.
Enjoy it.
Thank you very much,
You're
Chef.
welcome.
So, Roger, one of the things that I know as a customer is that all the fish is always fresh.
We started out as a fresh fish retail market, and then we got into the restaurant business, really by mistake. We really didn't know what we were doing, but we did understand the freshness of the quality, and so that sort of fanaticism has carried through.
When was this little fish caught?
Oh, it would have been certainly within the last 36 hours.
Rich, let me tell the boss what we're having here. It's a surprise for you, but it's something called the Legal Seafoods lobster roll.
Oh, my.
This is the dish that I'd love to learn all the secrets if you take me in the kitchen.
Wow, I'm blown away.
Yes, it's very unusual. I am so looking forward to this. Really good.
Good. Excellent.
I pronounce this lobster roll simply perfect.
Thank you.
Let me ask you, all our viewers, if they happen to not be coming to Boston, how do they get a Legal Seafoods experience? Are there some restaurants in other cities? Is there somewhere that you ship?
We have legals in the Mid-Atlantic area, Washington, and Virginia. We also have a mail order company so that, if you called, we would send a product out to you.
So, Roger Berkowitz, owner of Legal Seafoods, thank you for being my guest, and thank you for bringing to the world this wonderful company, and your family have done an incredible job.
Thank you.
Thanks for being my guest.
Good. Thank you very much, Robert. My pleasure.
The group executive chef from Legal Seafoods. How are you?
I'm well. I'm gonna give
Rich,
you a bump.
lovely to be
I got
with
my
you.
gloves on.
Their world-famous lobster roll. I've always wanted to know the secrets. Let's go.
So we start out here, just with the claws, and so it's pretty quick. This is the crusher claw.
What a messy job.
It is. This is a lot of work here. So this is the amount of work that you have to do to actually get this meat
Fantastic.
out.
You remember how to do this from all those years ago?
Of course.
Rich has been with the company nearly 20 years.
Yes.
And he's been the big boss for about 16?
16 years.
Wow, congratulations. He must be good.
And then the tail. So this is the tamale, which
Yeah.
is great flavor.
You leave that?
I
You
like
keep
to
that
leave
in?
it. I like
Oh,
to leave a
really?
little bit. Depends on the individual.
Right.
Some people don't like it, but I like it.
Yeah, I think if I saw green in the middle of my lobster roll,
Yeah.
I might call the server over.
And then there's some roe in there, too. Would
Right.
you like a little red in there?
Red is definitely acceptable.
Well, let's start cutting it up then.
And how small do you like it?
You okay at this?
Sure. How small do you like it?
In between the little sections, so about
Right.
half an inch.
Around there? And in
Excellent.
between?
You're pretty good at this. That's perfect. And that goes all in the pot.
Sure. Beautiful lobster, I can feel. And
while
what are we
you're
doing with the
that,
claws?
You're going to cut the claws, but no, it's important to have some aesthetics here. So just cut a little bit of the claw there,
Yep.
but I want to show some of the pinchers on it.
Leave it like that?
That's perfect. In New England, we do either mayonnaise or just butter. So we put a little bit in there, and then I'm gonna add a little crunch to it. A little celery is an
Beautiful
unknown-
idea.
Celery goes really well with seafood.
Celery.
And then if you could help me with a little bit of salt and pepper.
Sure. How highly seasoned do you like it?
I like things fairly well seasoned. That's
Me
pretty
too.
good right there. Now, as you're doing that, I'm gonna kiss it with a little bit of lemon juice.
I love a lemon kiss. Now, how many of these a day would I have to make if I worked
Oh, yeah.
here?
You wouldn't leave all day. You'd be very busy.
You're funny.
Thousands.
I got this
Thousands.
toasted already.
Yeah, so we toasted this up,
Yep.
and all we need to do is add this into,
And that's it.
that's all. And-
Very, very simple.
well, that's the beauty of the lobster roll, is the simplicity. You have
Yep.
a buttery, soft bun, and then this cool, sweet, briny lobster. It's just heaven when you
Now,
bite
what's
into
the
it.
speck on the bun?
The brioche bun, and I think the most important thing is it has to be buttered and toasted.
I keep hearing about this thing called butter. How's that, Chef?
It's a great vehicle for lobster, right?
How are we looking?
That's perfect. And a little bit of French fries, and we'll be all set to go.
Lovely. Chef,
have it.
great job.
It's a pleasure having you here.
It's a pleasure being here.
Now I can shake your hand.
Legal seafood, lobster roll.